Up with a new line soon, but I know it's a low bar, but I do think that we can do better than a senator who's just waiting for us to die.
The other one that wants to run is the name.
Don't worry, we're going to get to her soon. But for those of you who I have not yet had the chance to meet, my name is Zach Wahls. I am a sixth-generation Iowan. I am a two-term state senator. I am a husband, and just last year I became a father to this little guy in the back. For you, bud. But I will tell you, first of all, my wife Chloe is here, and Elijah. We have learned a lot about how much it costs to be a new parent in this state over the last 18 months. And one of the reasons why I'm running for the U.S. Senate is because it's not just those of us who are new parents. I think Iowans from all walks of life are feeling the pinch and the squeeze of an economy that is working great for the people at the very top. Does anyone here think that billionaires needed another tax cut? Okay, that's what I thought. We don't have any billionaires in the house, do we? I was making sure. And it's not working for the rest of us, right? And we can all see this in our own lives, whether it's at the grocery store or at the doctor's office or at the pharmacy, or like this morning when I dropped Elijah off at daycare and I was reminded that our child care costs almost as much as our mortgage, right? Iowans are getting squeezed while a better future for our kids and for our grandkids for far too many people slips away. And it is being taken from us by politicians in Washington, D.C. Who are completely bought and paid for. And as we have been traveling all over the state, the two things that we keep hearing about the most are this broken economy and the political corruption that we see from politicians like Ashley Hinson and Joni Ernst. And until we can actually clean up this corruption, we are not going to be able to fix our economy. Because there are too many politicians in Washington, D.C., whether they're Democrats or, in this case, mostly Republicans, who are not working for the people they represent. They are working for the corporate donors and the billionaires who fund their campaigns. And what I want to tell you is that this corruption, which is out of control, and this economy, which is not working for us, these two things are deeply linked. And I'm going to tell you a story about that here in just a minute. But I want to just start by recapping the 12 years now that Joni Ernst has spent in the United States Senate. We all remember the ad. She was going to go to Washington and make them squeal. But let's look at her record. Over the last 12 years, our economy has fallen to 48th in personal income, 49th in state GDP, and several reports have said that we are dead last in the country in our overall economy, but we are number one in rising cancer rates. How many people here know somebody battling cancer right now? I mean, almost every person here, right? And that is the same thing whether we ask that in Cedar Rapids or in Fort Dodge or in Belmont, Iowa. We have a crisis right now. Our water is dirtier than ever. Our public schools, and this was not that long ago, when I was in our public schools, led the nation, have fallen to the middle of the pack. Joni said that she was going to go to Washington and make them squeal, but I think it's clear that she didn't change Washington, D.C. If anything, Washington, D.C. changed her. So I'd say Joni Ernst is all squeal, no bacon, and good riddance.